A very common problem on the one-handed backhand slice is that players simply don't get enough underspin. In many cases, it's not even a slice. And I'm going to show you what the cause is of this common error on the slice. It looks something like this. Players will come at the slice and it's kind of like a flat backhand. And what happens with a lot of players is that shortly after making contact with the ball, the tip of the racket comes through the ball. So there's sometimes a movement of the wrist that does that, but not always. It could also be a movement of the entire arm where the racket is going across the ball, but the tip of the racket comes through. And this takes all the slice out of the ball. And by slice, of course, I'm talking about underspin, where basically if I come from a high place and go down, you see the ball is spinning in this way, and this is underspin. You see the ball is spinning like this. And unfortunately, it doesn't matter from what angle I approach the ball. If I meet the ball and then hit it like this, now the ball will not get the same effect. There might be some traces of underspin, but the ball will be severely flattened out. Remember, you can hit the ball flat in two different ways. You can hit forward on the ball and push on it. That's a flat shot, but you can also hit in a horizontal plane across the ball. This will also flatten the ball out. So what you have to avoid on your one-handed backhand slice is coming at the ball and then having the tip of the racket come through this way. This takes all the slice out. What should you do instead? The tip of the racket needs to stay towards the outside, then go down and then go up on this side. This will guarantee that you're gonna get underspin on your slice. This is what I call the U shape. You're gonna start high, make contact somewhere around your waist, and then you're going to continue to go down, and naturally the racket is going to go up. You have to command your hand to go at the level of your non-dominant shoulder. But the important key here is that you don't allow the tip of the racket to come through, but indeed that you continue to go down with the tip of the racket and let that racket come up on the other side. Let me show you what that looks like. So you can see there that ball had a lot of bite on it. It stayed extremely low after the first bounce, and that's a sign that the ball has a lot of underspin on it. So if you have issues where you're not getting enough underspin, make sure that the tip of the racket is not coming through shortly after contact.